wasn't right. Well, that's better. Well, everybody, welcome to the Lifeboat. I am Captain Tommy Scoble. You can tell because I'm sporting the hat. I just wanted to come on here real briefly. We did a show this morning, and we had, I don't remember what we needed, 30 or something subscribers to hit that vaunted 10K number. And we have done it. And you know what? I sit in front of this microphone and I talk into it. And that's my gig. And then with any luck, we end up on some channels that highlight the Lifeboat and what we do. Those across the board have happened because people have said to me, you really ought to reach out to so-and-so. Or in the case of Surviving the Survival, they actually did the legwork to reach out to them on their own. So Quiet Girl, thank you so much for all of the effort that you're putting in. And to everybody else that's trying, we want to get the message out as far and wide as we can. I love that exit sign, but it will exit. We put the play button there. There was a time I thought that was an impossibility. There was a time I thought that was literally a pipe dream because of what our subject matter is, because of what we talk about. I just did not see that happening. I am of the very firm belief that we are going to see that happen in my lifetime. As to my health, I'm doing fantastic. I have a appointment tomorrow. I'll get a lot more information then. I mean, I'm not doing fantastic, but I'm not doing horrible. So I will keep everybody in the loop on that. You have my word. We've got some very, very exciting stuff that's going to be coming up in the next 14 days. I have a couple of guests that I have locked in that are going to do this with me. I have one guest that has not locked in and committed, but I have a feeling that I'm going to get them. There's a lot that's going to be happening. I'll be growing back a mustache. It looks like. Thank you so much, Juliana Bittencourt, the Scientologist. It is an honor to have you here visiting. Thank you so much, and it means a lot. You know, without the help of AA, Ron, if you want to go back to the beginning of this, so when we started the Lifeboat in July of 21, we monetized in 77 days, and then we went through some ugly times with some trolling and some other things, and they really took a shot at us. And we, because of the Charlie Mullins and the V's and the Leisures and the Lord Kiss Freaks and Seventh Son Charlie, all of them that just stayed with us when things really got ugly. And we went through a few more growth spurts. We were very fortunate in that we built a relationship with the guys over at Marfugal. We got on Marfugal Friends. That was really a boost. Wages World was a massive boost for the show. But by the time we met AA Ron, we had built to just under 4,000. We were hoping to get that by the 2-year anniversary, which would have been July 31st. We beat that. We beat the 5, and then we beat the 6. Then we went out to California and got a 7 and an 8 real quick, and a 9. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Honestly, I do. Thank you. We're going to continue to do this. There are going to be some changes in the boat, and every one of them are going to be for the better. Thank you, Jeremy Shelton. I really appreciate it. Honor to have you here. Thank you. I would be looking, it's either going to be tonight or it's going to be tomorrow night. I'm not exactly sure when, but either tonight or tomorrow night, you will be catching a members only live feed. Going to be talking about some stuff that a little bit more personal, a little stuff that we're not going to put out there for the entire world, but they're going to be back there behind the members wall. So that's going to be starting tomorrow night, either tonight or tomorrow night, but in the next 2 days. There's a lot of really cool things that are going to be happening. Pretty fired up about this, people. This is a feather in the cap of the Lifeboat. This isn't a feather in the cap of me. It really isn't. This is the fact that everybody here was willing to do what they did is the why. Thank you, Angela. I think you're in the minority, but Yeah, I think you're in the minority. But listen, for a very long time, 9 months, 10 months, people have come here and bought memberships and got nothing for it other than to keep the boat going, honestly, and to keep people on medical assisted treatment. And there's been so much generosity. There have been people who have donated money to that wanted to remain anonymous, that have done, I cannot begin to tell you what it has done for people. The number of lives that have been changed, and we didn't win all of them. You know, some of them overdosed, and we lost some people, and that's heart wrenching. But Yankee Kyle, congratulations, my friend. And you're right. I need to shout out the members. They are awesome, and glad that you're here, and glad that you're still sober. 35 years, Yankee Kyle. Our members are unlike anything else anywhere. The reason that this that I'm doing this right now. Again, this isn't a feather in my cap, and this isn't a victory lap for me. I sit in the chair and I talk into the microphone. In order for this thing to grow the way that it does, you all have to tell people, hey, man, you really need to check out this Lifeboat. And the fact is, you're doing it. Last week, there were 1,000 people on the Lifeboat who shared a video that I did, or a video that we did, or whoever did, and shared it to someplace else. That builds the boat. That builds the algorithm. That's the reason that in the last 3 to 4 months, we've grown at the rate we have. Granted, when I go on Aaron's channel, a lot of people come over and they hit subscribe. But getting someone to hit subscribe on a channel is considerably easier than getting someone to watch. You people, the crew of the Lifeboat, the lifers, when people come into the chat and they're instantly welcomed, and people are just, loving. It's the phrase that you hear all the time is about loving, and about acceptance, about all of the things that make you so unique. To be really honest, and I'm not trying to do the humble thing, man, I came up with this. I'll take a victory lap for that. I promise you, I'll pat myself on the back. I'll put the hat back on, right? I came up with this, and it was a damn good idea. It really was. However, the idea got run with, and you people have turned it into what it is. And I'm not in any way, shape, or form arrogant enough or dumb enough to think that that was me. Why, thank you, Arabi. I am biased against facial hair, though. I see. Well, we'll see how it grows on you. I'm going to give it about a week, and then I'm going to allow it to grow back if that's the general consensus. How does the captain feel today? Lethargic. I'm a little slow on the uptake. I don't feel like I'm firing on all cylinders, but other than that, I feel pretty good. I'm not cramping in any way. I'm not getting anything like that. So all of that is good. Christy, you are so much more than a member. Christy has done, you just got to the Lifeboat. Christy coming on and doing a show with me where she talked about what the Lifeboat meant to her. And the fact that she wasn't a drug addict has done mountains for the Lifeboat. We have an actual percentage now of people that watch the boat that are normies. We have a percentage of people who watch the boat because they believe that the life skills that we talk about are applicable kinds of things that are going to come up in your life, whether they're drug related or whatever. Yay! It's 4 a.m. in Australia, but you're here. Good to see you, Reefer Ricky. My friend is probably just getting up. He starts walking shortly after 4. He's going to be very fired up. I already sent him a post to tell him that we clipped 10,000, but Alan's going to be. We were really hoping we were going to catch it when Alan was here. When we were driving around, we were talking about it, but he was on the money. He said, "I'll be home about one day, and you'll hit it." It's again, I'm not even going to lie to you. This was one of those vacations that actually was downright painful when the guy went home. I mean, we really just had such a good time. Not a harsh word, not a uncomfortable moment. We just we laughed and had fun and had some heavy conversations and some good times. Alan is. I would like to believe that Alan is indicative of Aussies and that it's just a fantastic group of people. But I'll tell you something, you could do a lot worse if you're an Australian than to have Alan Ballantyne as your representative to the U.S. Alan's amazing. Really is. Love him like a brother, man. Love him like a brother. They had a lot of fun with that on one of the other channels, by the way, that Alan and I are in love. And I love Alan, by the way. So Have fun with that. Thank you, Virginia. Good to see you, hon. Be careful, please. Glad to hear, mate. I've got the oh no, really. Yeah, 10,000 is insane. 10,000 is insane, especially because we're the Lifeboat. You know what I mean? I'm not showing video games, and I'm not showing cool videos of cats, and I'm not doing things that make you laugh. You know what I mean? We talk about things here that are really heavy, and we challenge people, and we make them look at their lives, and very often there are people that, you know, that, let's face it, when we first start coming to the conclusion that we need to lose our drug of choice, it's not fun, because damn it, drugs are a good time, right? We don't do them because they're not fun. We start out doing them because that feeling of hey, or hey, or whatever it is you're doing flips your switch. It's something that makes you happy, and then you come here and we tell you, you probably ought to lay off that. I mean, I'm Captain Buzzkill. There's a T-shirt waiting to happen. Wow, what a very kind thing to say. I mean that. That's very kind. Just congratulations. You have a fantastic mission. It's amazing to have the opportunity to help so many on so many levels. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you something, the ability to help people on different levels isn't me. The ability to help people on different levels is all of the talent that is showing up here. We've got counselors, and there are so many people from so many walks of life who bring so much life lesson and bring so much knowledge that, I mean, the real magic takes place in the comment section. And again, I'll take a victory lap for the things that I've done. But someday, if this was if you were watching a video of me, you guys could do the same thing, because it's coming together and doing what you do. Thank you, Borderline. Very, very cool. Anik, I'm going to help you say hello to everybody. How would that be? Huh? Make that easy. Let's see here. I always got to check, because you never know if it's in your 5. Yeah, sometimes it's in your 5. But I can't begin to tell you how much this means to me to be at the 2-year mark and to be at 10,000 people. Big, huge shout out to the SPTV community that has embraced me. I was never a Scientologist, right? Never in. I admittedly am fascinated by Scientologists, the people that I've met, especially the ex-Scientologist. I did have some exposure to it because of the people that I worked with. I worked with a lot of them in my 20s, and actually know a lot of the same people that AA Ron knew, which was funny. It was one of the things that got us to talk in the beginning. Oh, what a kind thing to say. Thank you so much. That's such a kind thing to say. So happy for the boat. Your channel is so important for so many people. I love this channel. God is good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I do. And I could not be happier with where I am. But the SPTV community has absolutely embraced me in a way that I can't explain. It was going out to the trial and meeting people. You kind of think that you're a person that just sort of weighs in on the prison or whatever, but I got out there and it was overwhelming how kind everybody was. It really was. It was overwhelming. It was just some of the never in here too, says Juliana Bittencourt. Great to have you here. The hugs and the affection and just what a great group of people that had so much fun and was cool enough to sort of invite us in on the fun. I know Alan had a fantastic time. We talked about it the entire time he was here. I might have to take a phone call real quick. You guys got time if I just make one really quick phone call? I realize this is like hellaciously, what's the word I'm looking for? Unprofessional, but I probably ought to bang off a phone call here real quick. Now, you know what I'll do is I'll just wrap this thing up. I won't be on the phone long. I got a couple of things that are coming up that are important. Third live today, Jenny says, yeah, and you know what? There's going to be another one. How's that? We got another one on the way. Absolutely going to be one at 5 o'clock. Thank you, Maggie May. Oh, dirty Maggie May, they have taken her away. Love that song. You were in for 99 minutes. Wow. I bet you they're still trying to send you stuff in the mail telling you that they want you to buy something too. What did we see here? We need a t-shirt that says nothing coming. I'd rock it. Christy Caldwell, right now we have a D equals NC squared, as in Danny equals nothing coming times 2 because of the second case. So we do have one right now in the merch store. We have D equals NC squared. I just am in the process of ordering one for myself and getting one for Aaron as well, but they would look really good in pink. Danny's got nothing coming squared, I promise. All right, everybody. I am going to wrap this one up because my boss texted me. And to be really honest, I'm afraid of my boss. I mean, it is what it is, right? Yeah, I'm afraid of my boss. All right, everybody. So I'm going to call it 5 p.m. Yeah, I will be here 5 p.m. tonight. By the way, if all of you are not here, what have we got? 57 of you. If all of you are not here, I'm coming to your house looking for you. Just keep that in mind, man. I expect all of you here. In fact, bring 3 friends. I want a big one tonight. Yeah, you got a test in 1980 and you're still on the list. Makes perfect sense. I'm Captain Tommy Scoville. I will see you tonight. Got to call the boss. Bye-bye, everybody.